Hey guys, this is Justin here to tell you if HTC's new Desire 526 is good or bad, or if you should just go buy a different budget phone, because unlike HTC's flagship One M9, you won't find an all-metal build. Instead, you'll find an all-plastic build, just like other phones at this price point, $90. It isn't slippery at all in the hand, but it's pretty comfortable to hold. On the right side of the phone, you'll find the volume rocker and the power button. They're very mushy to the push, and it feels like it'll wear out in a few months, which isn't good, but you can look past it by not pressing too hard. On the top, you'll find the 3.5mm headphone jack, and on the bottom, you'll find the microphone and USB port. The USB port is upside down, so don't make the mistake of plugging it side up, because it will mess it up. On the back side of the phone, you'll find that it's removable with a removable cover and battery, which is really sweet. The battery is 2,000 milliamp hours. Battery life is pretty decent. It lasts about a day, or it can last a day and a half, but I haven't tried that. It's only 8 gigs standard that leaves 3.5 gigs of space from the start of the phone, but HTC handles this by offering you 100 gigabytes of free storage space on Google Drive and expandable storage up to 64 gigabytes. And you don't have to worry about it being a total prepaid phone, as they do also offer a SIM card tray for nano SIMs. One thing not carry over from the One M9 is the camera. It has an 8 megapixel shooter with an LED flash. The camera is pretty good. It's not great because it can't compete with any major flagship phones like the Galaxy or iPhone, but it does get the job done. In lighted areas, the phone takes decent pictures. In the light, the camera is pretty weak, and the flash makes the photos look either whiter than it should be or not in the correct color. However, many camera options with HTC stock camera app, such as ISO adjustments, exposure values, and auto white balance. The video quality is also pretty good. It lets in too much or too little light sometimes. The camera usually takes a hit when it comes to budget phones, but it seems HTC decided to take a swing somewhere else. And on the front of the phone, you'll find a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. A lot of times, the front-facing camera doesn't let in enough light. Now, one of the flaws of the HTC Desire is the screen. Coming in at 960 by 450, it's a quarter HD display, not quad HD. Quarter HD is 1/4 of 1080p. Quad HD is 1080p times 4. Don't get them confused. The 4.7-inch display comes in with 236 pixels per inch, and in direct sunlight, the phone is barely visible on full brightness. The phone doesn't get as bright as an AMOLED display because of the low resolution, and its viewing angles aren't the best, but they're pretty decent from 140 to 40 degrees. It has one front-facing speaker. The sound quality is pretty good. I'm not really trained to the ear about knowing the difference between sound quality. It does get loud like the M9's dual front-facing speaker, but keep in mind when you're watching YouTube videos, the screen does only get max 480 resolution. Call quality is admittedly lower than you would expect from a phone, but a lot of times you can hear the vibration and it makes the call unpleasant to your ear. On the software side of things, it's running Android 5.1 with HTC Sense 7.0. HTC Sense is actually pretty good. I like it. The quick toggles for swiping down and the notifications are very helpful, and it saves me time for doing things such as locking auto rotation or changing the brightness. It has 1.5 gigabytes of RAM and 1.1 gigahertz processor speed, and it's clear and evident we open a lot of apps without closing them, and especially with the app switcher. It's very laggy after having a few apps open. In case your battery does run out, you can put your phone into extreme power saving mode, which it puts your phone into power saving mode to the extreme. You can only access the default apps of phone, messages, mail, calendar, and emergency alerts. It also dims the brightness down to save some battery. And you can't access notification, which kind of sucks, but it does make sense. It obviously doesn't have the specs of any flagship phone. It gets absolutely destroyed in benchmark tests. But if an average user wants one, I recommend you should go get it because it's only $90. And it won't cost you that much. You do lose some things like the buttons and the screen display and the processor speed, but it does really excel in being a day-to-day phone. It's not made to handle all these amazing games. It just works, and you should get it if you want it. Thanks for watching.